Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklet Educational Channel. So this is the part 19 for the Unit 1 complete syllabus wise preparation for the UGC NET Environmental Science exam, and without much delay, let's get started. So in the last two videos we were discussing about the thermodynamics, their law and the heat transfer process. Today we will start a new topic from the syllabus of Unit 1 of UGC NET Environmental Science, that is material balance. So material balance is also called as the mass balance, and first we will start with the concept, then we will know how the questions are asked in the examination. So this mass balance or material balance is actually coming from the law of conservation of mass. So आइए पहले जान लेते हैं what is this law of conservation of mass. So according to this law, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. So like first law of thermodynamics, we know energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Similarly, this is about the law of conservation of mass. So it is telling mass जो है it cannot be created nor destroyed. However, it can be converted from the one form into another. So we all know what is the mass. So every object is having mass. So now we will know from this example that you can see if any mass is in, that means you should assume koi raw materials if you are providing to a reactor in which the reaction takes place, then the mass is out. So according to this, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. So the basic is mass is provided, this is raw material, and then it reacts inside the reactor, then some mass is coming out. So we'll know what kind of steps or what kind of mass is generated. So first case we will take is the reactor, that is we will say feed. That means we are feeding the reactor with some reactants. It can be any reactor for any reaction. So in which we are feeding some raw materials, we will take that as capital F, and when the product is out we will take that as capital P. So according to this law of conservation of mass, it says that if no material is wasted, so in this process अगर कोई भी waste generate नहीं होता है, so in that case feed is equal to the product. That means the feed mass will be equal to the mass of the product when there is no material as waste form. Second case हम जानेंगे. In second case what happens is if some material is wasted, so in process there is some material which is wasted in that process, जो waste हो जाता है. For example, we are providing the feed, then it reacts in the reactor and some waste is generated. So that waste we will call as, denoted as capital W, and product will be denoted as capital P. So in this case what will be the equation? Equation जो होगा वो होगा capital F is equal to P plus W according to law of conservation of mass. That means जितना हमने feed provide किया है, it will be equivalent to the product weight plus the weight of waste form. So these two are equations, and then we'll move on to the next equation, which is important because questions are also asked from this kind. So this equation, before looking into the equation, let us understand this. So here what happens is there is the feed denoted as F, then it is reacting inside the reactor, the waste is generated, along with that byproducts are also generated. For example, if you are planning to get some product, then along with that product also we get some byproduct. So that will be denoted as capital BP, and in this case, in this scenario, the equation will be capital F is equal to BP plus W plus capital P. That means the mass of the feed which is inserted inside the reactor will be equal to the mass of the byproduct plus the mass of the waste generated plus the mass of the product. So this is the equation, and we will know the questions are asked in the examination like this. So the question will be, let us read. So consider a reactor. So एक reactor हमें consider करना है in which 300 kilograms of a medicine is produced. So here a medicine is produced from the reactor from 400 kilograms of raw materials. So we have to calculate the waste from the reactor if the byproducts from the same reaction weighs equal to 45 kilogram. So यहाँ पे byproduct दिया गया है 400 kilogram is the raw material, that is we should know that is the feed. Next is 300 kilogram of medicine is produced, that means that is the product. So we'll write all these things. Feed is equal to 400 kilogram, product is equal to 300 kilogram, BP that is the byproduct is equal to 45 kilogram, and we have to find the weight of the waste, that is we have to calculate in the mass. So here what will be the formula? We know that F is equal to BP plus capital W plus capital P, which we discussed in the last slide. So हमें बस put कर देना है formula and we'll get the answer. So simply math है ये, but we should know the concept. So here what will be the capital W? W will be F minus BP minus P. So simple mathematics, equal to feed will be how much? Feed is given as 400 minus BP, that is the byproduct is given as 45, and then we will subtract it by minus by P, that is the product is how much? Product is 300. So after subtracting all this, we will get the value as 55. Yes, you can also calculate and check whether I am correct or wrong. So here we will get the value as 55. What will be the value? The value is of waste generated. So waste generated from this reactor will be 55 kg after getting all this formula. So now we will know that what kind of different questions are given. So the most frequently asked question from this mass balance is for the reverse tributaries and the concentration of the material or toxic element. So let's see how they will be solved. So let's see how this question is asked. Question में पूछा जाता है कि tributary flowing at a rate of 4 meter cube per second converges into a river flowing at a rate of 8 meter cube per second. The concentration of a pollutant X at the upstream of the tributary before convergence was 12 mg per liter and that of the river was 30 mg per liter. So यहाँ पे that of the river का मतलब the concentration of the pollutant in the river is 30 mg per liter. So you should not get confused. So the question was, if the pollutant X is completely mixed in the downstream, what would be its concentration? So let's make a diagrammatic view to know this question. So let us assume this is a river which is flowing. ये रिवर जो फ्लो कर रहा है उसका Q1 है फ्लो रेट which is given as 8 meter cube per second and concentration C1 is 30 mg per liter of that pollutant. And this one is the tributary. So the concentration of pollutant is given by C2 and the flow rate of tributary is given as Q2 which is nothing but 4 meter cube per second. So after the convergence, the concentration is what this question is asking about the pollutant. So basic is that after this both the water from tributary and river mixes, what happens is the flow rate is added up. So flow rate यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Q3 that is the new flow rate will be the flow rate of the river plus the flow rate of the tributary. So Q3 is equal to Q1 plus Q2. But this is not same in case of finding the concentration of the pollutant. So we can't simply add C1 plus C2 to get the new concentration, that is C. So to know the new concentration of the pollutant, we have to use this formula. So note this formula as it is going to help you every time. So the formula is Q3 multiplied by C is equal to Q1C1 plus Q2C2. So as the mass is balanced in LHS as well as the RHS, that's why it is called as mass balance approach. So हमने सीखा कि कौन सा फॉर्मूला इसमें यूज होगा, जो कि ये है और हमारे पास गिवन भी दिया गया है. We have noted down all the values. So simply put all the values in the given formula. Q1 8 meter cube per second, C1 30 mg per liter, Q2 4 meter cube per second, C2 is 12 mg per liter. And as we know, Q3 is equal to Q1 plus Q2, that is 8 plus 4 is equal to 12 meter cube per second. So after putting all this value, we will get C is equal to 24 mg per liter. Yes, we'll check in the option. Yes, option number A is the correct answer for the following question. So now it's time for you people to solve this question and let me know what is the correct option of this question. So try to solve it by yourself and mention it in the comment section. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to like this, share this and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. All the best to everyone.